So I'm back again for another day. Kind of gloomy outside, but I'm here and I'm gonna go ahead and put my second coat on. So yeah, it's all dried up. This is the first coat. It's what it looks like. Yesterday when I was kind of working towards the front, my father just painted a couple little spots that he said I missed, and you can see what it's going to kind of look like when it's done. That's kind of like a second coat on how shiny it is, the difference. It's supposed to be a semi-gloss black, so you can see the difference clearly. But I got a lot of work again today. Won't be as bad, just considering the fact that the first coat is already on, and I'd say a good 99% of everything is fully covered. So it's kind of just going over the whole thing quickly, I guess you could say, thoroughly but quickly. All the tough spots that were hard to get are already gotten with the first coat. So I know it's not 100% perfect. I'm sure there's some spots I definitely missed, but I mean, I tried to pretty much get everything that I could possibly get, you know. So even got the whole brake calipers and everything. Well, to make it look presentable, especially because the wheel spacers make the tires stick out so far, and you can clearly see the brake calipers now. I want to make sure I got it, but these are kind of gross. I know I just put them on there, but it's like stained into it. I'm going to try to wash them, but I'm probably just going to end up getting powder coated because it looks like this side rubbed against the bed or something. I'm guessing it was the bed. It's the only thing I could really hit. But probably going to end up eventually pulling those off and have them repowder coated. Don't know if I said it already or not, but I think I did. I'm not worried about the brakes because I'm just going to get all brand new rotors and pads. So I'm not even going to bother touching those. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start it, move it over, back into the open over there again, and start putting down the second coat. Alright, well, I gotta say, this just looks amazing. It almost looks like it's a brand new frame. So yeah, the whole rear is already done. This is going by decently quick. I mean, there's a lot of little corners and crevices, so it takes a while to get everything, but I really haven't been doing the back for that long, and I'm done with it already. So the whole rear is already done. Now I just have to wait for it to dry, but yeah, that looks amazing. I'm not really too worried about underneath. It already has a good coat on it, but I want to make sure the front axle gets all coated all again and everything. But that's the rear. That's it. I'm amazed because it went from looking like that, rusty and horrible, to just that. That looks amazing. Yeah, I'm definitely happy. I'm definitely excited. Got new shocks coming in. Hopefully they'll be in tomorrow. I'm trying to do it before I put the bed back on because it's just gonna be so much easier to change the rear shocks while the bed is off. I mean, the bolts are right there for it, so why wouldn't I? It'd be stupid of me to put the bed back on then change it. It's so easy to do it now. But yeah, I'm super happy. That looks amazing. This is the semi-gloss black. The first coat dried kind of funny. It dried more of a matte color to adhere to everything, but I mean, it should stay like this now. It might dull down a little bit, but the second coat should stay like this. It's kind of a semi-gloss, and honestly, I'm just speechless. I think it looks amazing. I'm so happy. I was tired of looking at rust. I don't know. I always see like SEMA builds, and this is no SEMA build at all. I know it's not. I'm not trying to make one, but I'm just saying when I was watching their builds and you see their stupidly clean frames, and it just made me so jealous that mine looked the way it did. So I knew I wasn't gonna strip the cab off and do it the right way, but this is the right way for what I can afford and what I can do. So I mean, it looks 1,000 times better. The frame looks great. And this will prevent rust, so sucks living in New England, but at least doing this just will prevent rust. I got the conversion brackets off. I don't know if you can see the bed over there, but that's where my bumper was. It was sitting in the back of the bed. And I almost forgot to paint these because they were starting to rust. You can see them getting gross and rusty. So I wanted to go ahead and clean those up and put the por 15 on those as well. But that's the back. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit on the sides that I need to do and work my way to the front. And I'm also going to hit these up so these have time to dry. And other than that, that's it. That's the final product. That's 2 full coats on there. That's all you really need. It looks great. I got everything. Got the hitch, everything. So I'm extremely happy with the way it looks. Alright, I'm done. I got everything that I need to get, everything I wanted to get. Second coat wasn't that bad, went on a lot faster. I went ahead and just finished now the conversion bracket, so those are definitely gonna take a little while to dry, but everything's good. The whole rear end is done. The whole underneath is done, and I just finished all up here. I can never remember what I say because this is a couple-day process, but if I'd already said it or I didn't, I don't know. But I'm not touching the front springs because when I take the shocks out and change them, I'm just gonna paint those when they're out. There's a train going by right now. Obnoxious. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna take those out and change them, but I just wanted to get all the frame. Same thing with the control arms. The only thing I didn't touch was control arms, springs, obviously not the shocks because those are coming out, and just pretty much all the front end components. Those I'm just gonna, it's all worn out. I'm just gonna get all brand new front end. So alright guys, they are on, they are done. Get closer for you. There they are. Brand new Fox shocks. Performance series. I am super happy. I wanted Fox shocks for the longest time now, and I finally have them. They're on. Got the whole frame all done, got the shocks on, and I think it looks great. I'm definitely stoked. Well, here it is so far at my house. Front bumper's on, everything's good. My dog. Yeah, there's the silver bed that I said I had to match the fenders. So we went ahead last night, brought the truck up here to the house, threw the bed on. I don't know if you guys remember my last bed, but this was completely rusted out. This bed's solid. A couple scratches and dents, not much. Like, I don't even know if you can see, there's a little bit of a dent right there. Kind of hard to see. Bed's dirty, gonna clean it out. Don't care about the inside because I'm gonna put bed liner in it. But yeah, it's dirty. It's been sitting here for quite a while. I definitely need to get a good clean to it, but it's here, it's on. This is the only rust spot on this whole entire bed, and it's just bubbling. which is easy for a body shop to fix. That's nothing. So they can go ahead and fix that as long as the rest of the truck as well. So yeah, I got a little bit of work ahead of me today. Tomorrow I am going to a shop. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm gonna go to a shop tomorrow. I believe my dad wrote it down where. And he's gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and put my other doors that I have that are going on the truck in the bed. So I gotta make sure I get the tailgate on, tail lights, everything on to get going. And like I said, tomorrow we're gonna go to the shop and he's gonna give me a whole entire quote on what it's gonna cost me for full rust repair and any dents, rust, whatever, body repair, and possibly shooting it with some paint. So I'm gonna get a quote on that and see what I'm gonna need. If you guys have any questions, put it down in the comments. Like the video and subscribe. Thanks, guys.